Now, an IMPD has been training officers on their new use of force policy for a couple of weeks now. Officers in the classroom for now, but will eventually undergo situational training. This new policy emphasizes de-escalation tactics and proportional force. And joining me live now with more on the policy and an update and the training is IMPD Police Chief Randall Taylor. Chief Taylor, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Hey, nice to see you. Let's dive right in and start with kind of going back. We've talked about this a lot, but we want to kind of recap first of all. You all announced that IMPD would rewrite this policy after the downtown riots earlier this summer. Let's start with the proportional force part of this and what you want our viewers to know about how you guys have kind of defined that and what you mean by that.
Sure. Well, proportionality is something that a number of major cities around the country have in their policy, and basically, it basically states that we won't use any more force necessary to effect arrest than what is needed. That doesn't mean that, well, I should say it means more that if you come at us with fists and that's all you have, we hopefully wouldn't shoot you for that, right? We would try to use some tactic much lower than that to effect that arrest. And really, it's nothing particularly new, but it really does define the way the IMPD is attempting to go about our especially violent confrontations with citizens, to make sure that we don't imitate some of the situations that have happened in other parts of the country.
Does that mean then that, again, that there are specific things that are prohibited, or that under certain circumstances, if somebody was coming at you with some kind of, force that an officer felt like they needed to restrain somebody, are there things that are definitely prohibited, or is it still case by case?
Well, in reality, it's really case by case. We're trying to get away from chokeholds. We don't train to that, and we prefer officers not to use that. However, in reality, if that's all the officer had to save their life, then we would review that. But we're not looking for officers to use chokeholds. And really, we want our officers to be able to articulate why they did whatever they did. And our officers are good. They're smart. They're intelligent. They show restraint every day. I believe that they can work under this policy without an issue. And hopefully it'll make sure that we're protecting our citizens as well.
Yeah, the policy, I believe, requires also officers to intervene and then report when maybe they see inappropriate force being used. Is that something that then is new that requires them to do so? And have you had anybody come forward yet with that?
We have not had anyone come forward as of yet, but there's a couple things that we're working on. We're working on a anonymous line for officers. If they feel that something is going on with their peers, they can call. They'll be able to call a line and report that. But our policy actually says that if they are there at the scene with an officer, that they will do whatever they can to basically keep abuses from occurring. So that is relatively new. It's one of those things that we put into the policy to be able to define, but I truly believe that our officers would operate under that fashion, even if it wasn't written into policy.
And Chief, my last question, because I have heard from police officers. I have friends who are police officers, and sometimes, they want to talk about, hey, there have been dozens of police officers shot and killed around the United States this year. And the response sometimes is hard for them to say, we don't mean to do, we have good intentions, most of us do. What has the response been overall to this training?
Well, we just started the training a couple weeks ago, and it's just basically laying the foundation. The actual scenario-based training won't start till much later and won't be completed till sometime next year. So that's where I'm really looking to hear back from the officers on what they think about it. Proportionality is new. I'll admit there's some people that are a little nervous about it. But like I said, I think the time is right for it. I think we operate within it. All we've done now is we put it into policy and we've defined it. So I think that's good for both the officers and the community as a whole. I think it makes our officers, or allows our officers, to articulate better why they've done something. And in a lot of ways, I think that is much better for them, because they will be able to show that, look, these are the steps we took before we got to this final step.
Chief Taylor, we always appreciate your openness and willing to sit down and have a conversation. We'll see you next time.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.